Check out the Edison cabin right now. Check that out. See that ceiling? You know you like it. It's just like the one Thomas Edison had, turn of the century, down in Fort Myers, which I went to, took photos of, took measurements of, make sure I was feeling the right spot. But anyway, this is the Edison cabin. You guys are going to freaking love it. But tonight is a big deal. We're not talking about the cabin. But I mean, like, let's look at that window frame. Look at that. Casey has that. All it needs is just like a little like belt saw on it. You know what I mean? We'll just like cover it up, make it black. You guys want to know what's going over here? This is a fish tank. This is gonna be the desk. This is gonna be where like all of this baller blog awesome content is gonna be coming from. Sun sets out to the west. You know you like that. You know you like that. I want to talk about live streaming. That's what I want to talk about. I want to talk about Snapchat. I want to talk about Periscope. I want to talk about Meerkat, Facebook Live, and Instagram Live. We're going to do it really quick, so you guys are going to love it. Live streaming changed my life. Absolutely changed my life. I set a goal with my personal coach. You guys should all have one. I pay $130 a month for mine. He calls me on Fridays. He busts my balls if I don't finish the last 3 goals we had for last week. We set yearly goals, we set monthly goals, we set quarterly goals, and then every week we set weekly goals that all line up to the yearly goal. So like, that's what we do, right? So every single week he calls me. He's like, dude, are we on point? Are we not on point? This, that. And then you have like months where you're like, dude, I haven't been on point like all freaking month. Point here being is that I was busting it with YouTube. I'm just putting out YouTube. I'm putting out YouTube content. It stays there. Created a lot of opportunities for me. I did some consulting for Caterpillar this year. I did some work for Bobcat this year. It was freaking awesome. And then we committed to 100 videos. That's what it was. It was like, let's do 100 freaking videos this year. This is before Periscope. This is before Instagram Live. Let's do 100 videos. It's me and my coach that I pay $130 a month to call me and bust my balls. You need to have a guy, even if it's a buddy. You need to have someone in your life that calls you every week and busts your balls about your goals. So here's the thing: is like, you have to pay them. That's the key. If you're just like, oh, bro, sorry, yeah, you have to have some stakes in the game, if that makes sense. So Periscope comes around, the GIE 2015 conference kind of happening. I'm like, dude, live streaming, that's it. That's the opportunity. There's a lot of dudes on YouTube. There's a lot of dudes on Instagram. This is before Instagram Live. But there's a lot of people in these crowded spaces, Twitter, etc., etc. Periscope, that's it. And I made a promise to myself that I would get in the next big move, right? And the next big move isn't necessarily Periscope, it's not Instagram Live, it's not Meerkat, it's live streaming. Live streaming footage, as far as being the cameraman, being the main object of the show, writing the show, producing the show, doing it all on your own, is like revolutionary. And I heard the other day, like, I saw a blog, and it was like, who's the king and queen of scope? And I hit it because I was like, obviously you're talking about me, bro. Like, I'm the king and queen. That's probably my channel. The important thing here is that technology has gotten into, I don't know, an interesting point in history where you, as a phone user, as an internet user, can ship content to absolutely anyone, and it can be any sort of content. The more valuable that content, the bigger the audience, the better you're going to probably do financially. But regardless, whether you monetize it, you don't monetize it, big audience, small audience, you're living in a time where live streaming is changing things. And I want to be here to help you guys live stream any way I can. I want to see people doing live videos, whether it's the Blake Albertson YouTube videos where they're edited, they're cut, they're beautiful, they're incredible, and it's about your story. I want to see your story in the lawn and landscape contracting space, if that makes sense.